Good morning, everybody. Another gorgeous day. It's November. We had snow on Monday, and it's beautiful outside today. It's amazing. I just love this weather. I hope it continues. And I'm a person who loves snow. This year, I can handle the sunshine till next summer, through next summer. All right, so today, the book I brought with me is Creepy Pair of Underwear by Erin Reynolds, and it's illustrated by Peter Brown, who is a Caldecott winner. And if you did the story hike a couple of weeks ago, it was Creepy Carrots, and it was by the same author and illustrator. So I just wanted to share the other book that they have out with you. Okay, let's see. We'll start with some rhymes as we always do, and I want to show you the craft for today that goes with our Creepy Carrot Underwear story. Now this isn't done, and I'll show you how to do it. I will tell you that crafts are available at the library. You just have to give them a call. I'm not there this week. I'm on vacation actually, but they are set on my desk, and whoever calls and needs one can have one, as many as you need, up until, I think I have about 12 left for now, but once I get back to the library, if we still need some, I'll get them to you. All right, let's see. Let's get some rhymes started, okay? Let's start with this one. This is about, what do you see? You see a girl, and what is falling around her? Those are leaves. And this is called We Are Walking. And if you happen to have some sort of scarf or fall leaves around, you can get that out. This is not going to be the one we use the scarf for. This is for another one. All right, this goes like this. We are walking, see the leaves, they are changing colors, fall is here, Do you still have leaves in your yard or on your trees? Our neighbor's leaves all fell off before trick-or-treat night. Oh my goodness, they were everywhere, and then on Sunday they blew away in the big wind that came before the snow. All right, now if you have a tissue or a scarf or anything that's flowy like this, we'll use it for this one. I don't have a picture of this one. It's called Autumn, and it talks about leaves going up and down. All right, ready? Autumn winds begin to blow. Can you blow? Colored leaves fall fast and slow, twirling and whirling all around till at last they touch the ground. Let's do some familiar ones now, ones that we do every autumn. There's our apple. There are 2 apples in this rhyme, correct? That's right. All right, so let's see your let's get in the camera, Miss Stacy. All right, here we go. Be a tree. Be an apple tree. I can't fit. Okay, here it is. Way up high in the apple tree, 2 little apples smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came 2 apples. Were they good? All right. Who's this friend of ours? That is our gray squirrel friend. I haven't seen them running around lately. They must be getting ready to hibernate because I have not seen them gathering nuts. I did find some acorns on my patio, and I don't know where they came from. And I think that they dropped the acorns so they could grab some tomatoes because I had little cherry tomatoes still left. All right, let's do this. Put your hands together to make gray squirrel's tail. And what does it do? It's swishy, right? Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Hold a nut between your toes, wrinkle up your little nose. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. All right, so November, we've had trick-or-treat, we've had Halloween. What is next? Before Christmas, Christmas is coming, but it's still a couple of weeks away. Like more weeks away than this other thing. Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. Yes. Now this is our turkey poem, and it goes like this. A turkey is a funny bird. His head goes wobble, wobble, wobble. He only knows one word. Do you know what it is? Gobble, gobble, gobble. All right, let's do that together. A turkey is a funny bird. His head goes wobble, wobble, wobble. He only knows one word. It's gobble, gobble, gobble. Good job. All right, and our last one. There they are, our little grannies. Grandma's glasses. Can you make Grandma's glasses? Can you pinch your finger and your thumb together like that? I know, sometimes that's hard when you're little. You know, I'm having trouble getting even. All right, let's put them up to our eyes. Ready? These are Grandma's glasses, and this is Grandma's hat, and this is the way she folds her hands in her lap. These are Grandpa's glasses, and this is Grandpa's hat, and this is the way he folds his arms and takes a nap. Could you take a nap today? Do you feel like you could take a nap today, or did you just wake up? Or have you been up for hours? Alright, let's see. Gotta make sure I have my things laying here, and they look like they've floated away again. It happens every week. My crafts blow away. Oh well. Okay, so creepy pair of underwear. You see that? Here's Jasper. He's the star of Creepy Carrots too. It's funny that he has some scary, weird things happen to him. Creepy pair of underwear. Did that sound like a scary voice? Alright, here we go. Jasper Rabbit needed new underwear. On Thursday, Mom took him to the underwear store and grabbed the last 3 packages of plain white. But as they headed for the checkout, Jasper spotted them. Creepy underwear. So creepy, so comfy. They were glorious. Mom, can we get these? Jasper pleaded. I think they're a little too creepy, said Mom. They're not creepy. They're cool, said Jasper. I'm not a little bunny anymore. I'm a big rabbit now. Mom agreed to buy 1 pair. She looked skeptical. See that look on her face? That's the face that I make a lot at my kids. That skeptical look. That night, Jasper wore his new cool underwear to bed. Do you want me to leave the hallway light on? Asked Dad. Dad, I'm not a little bunny anymore, said Jasper. I'm a big rabbit now. His dad shut the door, and that's when Jasper noticed. What do you think he noticed? The underwear glowed, a ghoulish, greenish glow. I don't know how I feel about glow-in-the-dark underwear. It's kind of strange. He closed his eyes. He pulled up the covers. He buried his face in his pillow, but it didn't help. He could still see that ghoulish, greenish glow. Jasper leaped out of bed and put on a pair of plain white. He stuffed the creepy underwear into the bottom of his laundry hamper. He finally fell asleep. You see his laundry hamper over here glowing? But when he got up the next day, he was wearing the creepy underwear. That's weird. Jasper threw them into the garbage can. He was still a big rabbit. He wasn't scared or anything. But he was done with scary underwear. After school, Jasper was doing his homework when he heard it. A scratchy, scraping sound coming from his drawer. He opened the drawer and they were back! What? Staring at him with that ghoulish, greenish glow. That's weird. You think it's a dream? It might be a dream. He snatched the creepy underwear out of the drawer. He grabbed a big envelope and some stamps. To China. Bye-bye, scary underwear, he said, dropping the package in the mailbox. Off to China they go. That must be such a relief. When he opened the front door the next morning, there they were. And were those chopsticks? His creepy pair of underwear had somehow returned from China and it had brought back souvenirs. Chopsticks, Chinese fan, a panda bear. Oh my goodness. Jasper grabbed his mom's good sewing scissors. She didn't like him using those. But this was an underwear emergency. This time, the creepy underwear were gone for good. At bedtime, he slowly opened his underwear drawer. Nothing. Just plain white undies. He searched under his bed. He shook out his lampshades. Whew! There was no sign of creepy underwear. He went into the bathroom to comb his ears. He must be so relieved. They were back! Oh my goodness, this poor little bunny. What's the matter with you? His mom asked. You're so jittery lately. Nothing, he yelped. A grown rabbit couldn't be terrified of his underpants. He seized the underwear. He snagged a shovel from the garage and he rode. You see the carrots here? Carrots. See him riding away? He didn't stop pedaling until he reached Creek Hanger Hill. Jasper began to dig. He dug until his hole was dark and deep and 100% underwear proof. He dropped the underwear in. They gleamed from the bottom, that ghoulish, greenish glow. You see them down there in the bottom? But not for long. Oh, Jasper. When he got home, Jasper crept up to his dresser. He couldn't be in there. There was no way, right? He reached for the handle. He peeked in. Nothing, just plain white. Jasper smiled and turned out the light. That's not the end. That's his room. It's so dark. There was just one problem. It was really dark in there, even for a big rabbit. Jasper turned on the light. He looked at his non-glowy pair of plain white, and he knew what he had to do. The creepy underwear were a little muddy, but what did they do? They still filled the room with that gentle, greenish glow. I guess it's not ghoulish anymore. The next day, Jasper gathered his allowance money and went to the underwear store all by himself, just like a big rabbit. That night, Jasper wasn't scared at all. As he lay down to sleep, he smiled, and so did his underwear, because they had finally found somebody who wasn't scared. Of creepy underwear. Look at his whole room glowing. What a nightlight. Creepy glowing in the dark underwear. Now I want to show you this. This is the dedication to the book. To all the terrific kids at Garland R. Quarles Elementary School in Winchester, Virginia, and especially the one kid who asked for a story about scary underpants. I'll tell you what, authors are always looking for ideas for new books, and sometimes they take kids' ideas and use them. So this was the idea of a kid at an elementary school in Virginia that made Aaron Reynolds write this book. Isn't that neat? All right, so my craft totally blew away. I showed it to you at the beginning. You can make your own pair of creepy underwear with the craft supplies that I sent home. There is a green sheet with a pair of underwear template on them that you cut out. There's a little black piece of paper about this big. You can get your eyebrows, the bolts for his neck, for their neck, and the mouth. And there's 2 white eyes, and you have to draw the pupils on. And you can do the eyebrow with the black too. And then there's a little white sliver that you cut teeth out of to put in the mouth so that they kind of look like this. All right? I'm sorry that it blew away. I should know better to bring it outside. Thank you for everyone. I can see a lot of people are watching that I've not seen before. I'm glad that you're here. There is no story time next week because the library is closed for Veterans Day. If you want a craft kit for your child, please call the library and we can get that for you at curbside pickup, or you can make an appointment to come in and browse our books for a half an hour and pick one up then. Trying to think. The next story time is November 18th, and we will be doing a scarecrow story. And big news. Due to popular demand and questions at the Creepy Carrots Beast event at Sully Nature Park, I was asked by a couple of people if we would be doing more story hikes. The weather is amazing. Of course we are. We're going to do a story hike. Put it up on the 20th, and it will be up until the 29th. The book I chose is called In November by Cynthia Rylant, and I will have that prepared for then. And there is going to be a drawing for a copy of that book. We did have a winner of the Creepy Carrots book. That was the Livingston family, and they picked that up last Saturday. So we will do the same thing for November. December, probably going to do another story hike. I have one planned. I have to pick a book. As long as the stakes go in the ground, I think we'll continue. We'll do it as long as we can because we're getting such great feedback from our community, and people love Sully Nature Park. And you can hike all year round. All right, you guys, have a great afternoon. I guess it's still morning, so finish off your morning. Have a nice lunch, nice afternoon, and I will see you in 2 weeks for story time again.